Hey folks, welcome back. Thank you for watching. Please do hit subscribe if you haven't done so yet. It really does help. Today guys, I've just been rewiring another of my guitars and I wanted to share the results with you. This is my trusty Fender Strat. It's actually a parts caster that I believe the owner of one of the guitar shops on Denmark Street in London built about 2012. I went in there and bought it. I think it has Lundgren Swedish hand-wound pickups in, which sound amazing. You've probably seen this guitar in pretty much all my gear demos over the years. I play this a lot. Today though, I've changed the wiring ever so slightly to the 50s wiring spec, which involves putting the tone control after the volume in the circuit rather than before, which is said to retain a lot more treble when we roll the volume back. I've also upgraded the pots and the capacitor too. Until now it's had standard CTS 250k pots in. It now has the Mojo tone versions which have a more vintage correct taper. And for a capacitor, I was really impressed with the Luxe Bumblebee replicas when I rewired my Les Paul Custom the other week. So I sought down one of the Luxe phone book replica capacitors, which the old 52 Strats would have had in. So one of those is now in here. Now compared to what was in there before, which is this orange drop here, and I completely screwed this up in my last video, so thank you to Sean for correcting me on this, I really do appreciate it. This orange drop is 22 nanofarads. The phone book is 100 nanofarads, so a much higher value capacitor. So I'm expecting this guitar to sound slightly darker overall, and the tone control to be much more severe. But that's just in theory, we'll find out in a minute. So what I've done today is I've played a few things through it as per usual, done the wiring. I'm now going to play a few more things through it with the same settings and put it all side by side so we can see what difference this has had. So let's go! So what do you think? There really isn't that much in it, I'll grant you that, but it does seem to retain a fair bit more treble when we roll the volume down, and the guitar is slightly darker overall, which to be honest is no bad thing because I've always found this guitar ever so slightly too bright for me, so that's really working. And also, as expected, the tone control is much more severe. Before, with the orange drop in, when I rolled it all the way back for that Michael Schenker riff, it had that kind of honky mid-range cocked wah sound. Now it just takes it all off and sounds really, really dark. But I think it's much more usable now. We can get so many more tones out of it. And I really am enjoying the vintage taper of these pots. It's very different from before, but I actually really prefer playing around with it. But what do you think? Please do comment and let me know underneath. You guys educate me a lot of the time. What did you notice for differences and which did you prefer? I love reading your comments, so please do stay in touch and light up the comment section. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope that was useful and interesting for you. As I said at the start, please do hit the subscribe icon because that really does help. So yeah, thank you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.